Next up then, Daryl Gurney, 14th seed. Today's Players' Championship event against
3 more each.
Young Niko Springer, who finished second on the Development Tour Order of Merit last year on his first 3 Development Tour titles. So in terms of starting the year well, he knows how to do it. But all of his youth and exuberance
Daryl
comes
to throw
up against
for the ball.
Experience in Daryl Gurney.
Bullseye.
Think about some of the players on that Development Tour series last year.
25.
Vessel
Daryl's won the
Nyman,
ball.
who we've just seen put in a stellar performance against
Daryl
Wesley
to
Glazier
throw first.
in the last game. Keen Barry, Sebastian Bieletsky, Jan van Veen, Bo Greaves, all names which Niko was competing with. And I'm told, Mark, Paul
140.
Nicholson is a huge fan of Niko Springer.
Yeah, he is. And rightly so as well. He showed at the Worlds. All right, he lost to Scott Williams
58.
in the last 96-3-1, but averaged just a fraction under 99, and he missed a host of doubles on that occasion. He's got the scoring power. We know that. You mentioned he is a winner. He knows how to win. Just got to do it now in the bigger events. And he has got the scoring power.
137.
Daryl Gurney, former Grand Prix winner. Had some decent spells of form of late.
100.
Be hoping to make it through. The winner of this one will take on Vessel Nyman, who we just saw put in a fantastic performance, in averaging over 103. So it's not an easy route through this.
136.
Not with the way that Vessel was playing. Certainly won't be easy. But I mentioned that experience of Super
60.
Chin. Smattering of quarters and semi-appearances in the Players' Championship last year.
134.
It's unfortunate, really. Oh, hang on a sec. 141 to take the opening leg. Just misses
117.
double 12.
But Springer's hot on his heels. 2 9s he needs now. And he
Game
gets
shot.
it. So it's an early break then for Springer. After Gurney passed up the opportunity to win the leg, Springer steps in.
100.
Comes up with a ton.
$83.
Daryl in June got to the final of Players' Championship 11. Beat James Wade in the quarters, Barney in the semis.
96.
Lost 8-7 to Alan Suter in the final. Cagey one. He's been decent in these events.
Yeah, he has.
100.
I'm disappointed that they averaged 85 in the final against Suter. One that maybe got away from Gurney.
45.
And he's got a chance here, Daryl, to get himself back into the match, the early break. Like a treble here, though.
58.
Doesn't find one. That feels like a missed opportunity.
Especially against the darts. Niko breaking. Leg one.
100.
Damon Hetta nearly there against Scott Williams, leads 5 legs to 1. Danning up at 4-1 up over Martin Dracht, who beat Dimitri van den Berg earlier on.
60.
So Springer then 160 to take out the second leg. Nice switch, beautiful switch.
92.
So he's down to a 2-dart combo and no finish for Daryl Gurney. So definitely advantage Springer here, the German.
100.
Double 4.
64.
He left himself with just 4. So double 2 is such a tricky one. Treble 20 for double 20.
60.
Got the deflection, but didn't deflect far enough downwards.
No, and that's 2 chances Gurney's had in the opening 2 legs, and he finds
Game
himself
shot.
2-0 down because he didn't take those chances. And despite missing a couple of goes at the double, Springer steps in. He leads by 2-0. I think those numbers will improve as
94.
we go through. 91, the average of Springer. Certainly
58.
a talent that we expect to see a lot more of. One of the up-and-comers from Germany, where the game looks as strong as it's ever been right now.
100.
And there's a wave of German darts players just beginning to make their name. The ripples are there. Mentioned it yesterday. Some of the names that
60.
you'll see appearing over the next year or so on the Pro Tour, and names that you'll recognise that are back, like Max Hopp, for example. Many people felt that
59.
that might not be the case, him returning to the Pro Tour scene, but he's done so.
Yeah, elsewhere, Barney's in bother. 5-0 down to Nick Kenny, who's averaging just over 100.
60.
And Chris Dobie, 104.86. He's 3-0 up over Jose de Souza.
174.
54 leaves 112 there for Niko Springer. Daryl can't clean this up. Little look at disdain on
91.
the face of Super Chin. 1-1-12 for a 3-0 lead in legs here for Niko Springer. Oh, and he's very
80.
nearly found it as well.
Well, this is a tricky one. Would like to do it in 2. And he's got every chance. Double 18 for Super Chin. Needs to adjust, and adjust
Game
he
shot.
will. And a little punch of the air from Daryl Gurney, who gets the first leg on the board.
Yeah, hold a throw for Daryl. Very important one.
85.
3-0. You're in all sorts of strife in a race to 6. That being said, think about yesterday and Rob Cross, his performance
43.
across the tournament. He was reeling off 5 legs in a row, 6 legs in a row at times. Can be done.
140.
It can be, but quite often these tournaments are won in games like this when you're not quite at your best. It's all about digging your way through. We all know they've got the levels in their game, but it's what you're doing when you're under the top level, and signs here that
180.
Gurney's just starting to find his stride.
58.
You mentioned those averages might rise. That will do the job. Maximum for Daryl. It's not quite as efficient. That's better.
125.
Good from Niko. It's really good from Niko.
180.
Another notch in the 180 column. Maybe the only notch, I think, in this game for Niko.
80, yeah.
Yeah, adds it to that 174. He's left double
99.
19. Is he going to go straight at it? Is he going to split it? He's splitting. Double 16. Nicely
Game
done.
shot.
Nicely tied it up from Niko Springer. 3-1 to the good then. And now averaging over 95.
$81.
Christobi now 5-0 up over Jose de Souza. Christoph Ratajski 3-1 up over Bo Greaves. And Ross Smith, who had to
131.
come from behind in the last round, he's beating Ryan Meikle 4-1.
Talking about the quality of Niko Springer. What he might provide for
140.
us. And for himself. In the year or years ahead.
58.
Daryl Gurney missed doubles to break back. So Niko went 2-0 in the game. He then forced Daryl to take out
78.
96. So he held throw. Niko's held throw himself to go 3-1. Just sometimes game swings in your
145.
favour. You still have to seize it. I think he's done that so far.
Yeah, good use of the outer ball there as well to make sure he was on a finish. And the temptation maybe was to look for the max.
94.
Nice switch from Gurney, but it's an outside opportunity for Springer. It's not going to go, but can he get a treble underneath there? Well, he comes down for cover. And this 108's got a degree of pressure on it now for Gurney.
Downstairs here.
84.
Treble puts him nicely on double 12, but Niko has 70 for a 4-1 advantage.
38.
Handy on that double 16 bed. Not on that occasion, so Super Chin is back.
Big moment here. Oh, wow, that's a wild dart. Across the board for double 6.
12.
Well, 3 opportunities missed there for Daryl Gurney. And Niko Springer comes back again, looking at 2 16s for a 4-1 lead.
Shot.
And this time, he doesn't hang around. And that a crucial moment in this game. Well, Springer 4-1 in front. And we mentioned it right at the top of the game here. Is again, he's in with another maximum. His scoring will give him opportunities. His finishing is maybe not as consistent as he would have liked, but when you keep getting opportunities, the law of averages says you're going to hit some of them, and he is hitting them here. 4-1 to the good.
57.
You can see he's frustrated, because I was just about to say when you start a leg with a 180, very much falls into that theorem of thinking. When you follow it up with a 50
100.
odd, that is a source of real frustration. Now he can't find the treble. This time he does.
97.
57.
And again, after 3 visits, he's on a finish, albeit a very big one, but that's the level he's playing at the moment.
59.
And with Gurney needing breaks of throw, that spells problems for the Northern Irishman.
58.
No treble, so big visit here for Gurney. He's not done yet.
So these next 2 darts feel pivotal, don't they, really?
58.
It's not happening for Super Chin, is it? Niko with 109 to go 5-1 in front.
40.
That's careless. That is careless. And now he's got to think about where he's going to go, and he may only get 1 dart at a double, and now Super Chin is breathing down his neck. That is a magnificent layup. So Springer here would love a treble, gets it, so it's double 6 for 5-1. He put himself in a hole. Can he dig himself out of it? Yes, he can. And Super Chin will feel like he has been chinned there. He was waiting expectantly to get a go, and Springer puts it away. 5-1.
Double 3-sized uppercut from the bottom of the board.
81.
Right on the chin, Daryl Gurney. Just a case now of making sure that he holds throw. Or why not just break Daryl Gurney for a 3rd time in the game to win the match?
Yeah, quite possibly. Russell Nyman awaits in the last 32.
100.
What a game it promises to be. Average over 103, Vessel in beating as he plays here. 6-2, reeled off 5 legs on the spin. It is going to be a blockbuster last 32 here today.
125.
Ryan Searle, 5-4 up over Brendan Dolan, is averaging 104.68.
140. $90.
Good last start. Leaves him on 105 after 12 darts.
140.
Where Niko has found himself. In fact, he's 1 point better off after 12 now, following that. Stay there. 16 for double.
89.
Well, that might be it. 104. Needs a treble, doesn't find it. So Gurney breathes a big sigh of relief. Double 8 to stay in the match. Double
Game
80
shot.
gets. So Daryl Gurney holds his throw, but it's Springer's turn now to try and wrap up a spot in the last 32 here in Wigan. What a start to the leg.
180.
What a start on a leg that if you hold throw, you win the match. It's another maximum. That's 3 in the last 5 legs for him.
And in his last leg on
42.
throw, he did exactly the same thing, Mark. 180 to start us off.
100.
Straight ton follows it.
Good start. Gurney's 42, looks lightweight. Needs to improve on that dramatically, and signs are he's going to do so.
140.
It's okay, but it's not enough at this stage.
131.
More damage via the medium of 2 more trebles from Niko Springer.
$140.
So 90 for Niko Springer for the match. And he's won
Game
the match.
shot
And he's
and
won
the
it in
match.
some
Niko
style as
Springer.
well. 6-2, more 180s than Super Chin, more poise, more guile. And you don't expect that against someone of the quality of Daryl Gurney. 2 breaks of throw for the young German. Efficient on his double. Checking out at 50%. 96 average. One to watch, no doubt, as he heads through to the next round by virtue of a 6-2 victory